Daily. Mike Garafolo from NFL Network, just with some of the intricacies and some of the things that are being weighed out by Judge Sue L. Robinson as she will have to go through the briefs next week and come upon a ruling in the Deshaun Watson disciplinary case.
The precedent on this one might be difficult. With Deshaun Watson, at some point the number matters, right? So you've got a lot of folks saying, well, 2 grand juries passed on this, and this is all kind of, it's been settled and really innocent until proven guilty, and you don't have this evidence that shows that things clearly happened. At some point the number matters. You've got 26 women saying that he acted in a pretty consistent manner from their accounts of what happened. So, you know, I think there should be a suspension here. I think it should be pretty firm. Is a full season too much? I don't know. I'm really curious to see which way this is going to at least start with Robinson's decision.
And again, the briefs are due by Monday, and the NFL and everything that we're hearing expects Sue L. Robinson to, quote, take her time working through and rendering a decision. So, Casey, when you look at that, he mentioned the 24 counts, and some of the things are head scratchers. So the NFL interviewed 12 of them. They only brought 5 of those 12 claimants in the civil lawsuits into the hearing. So you would think, common sense would tell you they'd take the 5 that were that they had the most evidence in. And there's no force, no coercion. There's a lot of things that are lacking that, as you continue to hear things, are just kind of head scratchers with this whole thing.
Well, you said the key word, evidence. And that's what the judge, a former judge, that's what she's going to weigh. It's evidence. It's not going to be the number. It's going to be what they could prove. I mean, that's what it has to go on. And just based off the precedents, there's no way that she gives the NFL what they're asking for with an indefinite, because there is no precedence for that. That's just what it's going to come down to. She's going to weigh everything, and she's going to come up with a decision. Now, if she decides that he did not violate the conduct policy based on the evidence, that kind of leaves the NFL high and dry. They won't even be able to appeal it. But if she gives any punishment at all, that's going to put the ball back in Rodgers' court if he wants to take it there. I kind of find it hard to believe that they're going to undermine her on her first case. They both sides agreed. The NFLPA and the league agreed to her being the adjudicating officer in this matter, going forward for all the disciplinary, things they have to go through. So I can't see them really undermining her on the very first case. But if the NFL doesn't get what they want, I guess anything's on the table, if she issues a punishment.
Yeah.
But the key word's evidence.
Yeah, and it's a very valid point. Again, it was a collectively bargained agreement. And it's a federal judge. So the NFL has been known to do what they want to do, but it's a bad look for the league if they, say, this former this judge that we collectively bargained to be a disciplinary officer, she didn't know what she was doing. That's just not. I don't think that benefits the league and what they're trying to do.